something bad happens to you before the age of 20, it's very easy for you to go, you know what, life is so unfair. Like, I'm just going to ride it out and do whatever I want and not have any, like, I don't accept the ramifications of existence, so to speak.
You know what I saw today? There was like Anderson Cooper years ago. I don't even know where I saw it. Did a story about these gay guys and like right when AIDS came out or was big, and they were having sex to get AIDS, so they wouldn't have to worry about it, or HIV, so they wouldn't have to worry about it anymore. Like, could you imagine just giving up that much? Like, do people OD just so they don't have to worry if I'm going to OD?
I don't know. I mean, I think that's technically called suicide.
Yeah.
But I think people that just, I mean, I can relate to the feeling of going, you know what, man, I'm sick of fighting. Like, I'm just going to, like, I know I shouldn't be doing this. I'm just going to, like, say, fuck it. I can relate to that a lot. I can relate to, like, it's a temporary solution to a permanent problem. And that's the problem. Like, for me, I can speak about myself. For me, like, I can be like, yeah, man, everything sucks right now. I shouldn't be drinking, but I'm going to get fucked up tonight, and I'll deal with this shit tomorrow. And then tomorrow's 2 years later, because you wake up the next day and you feel like shit, and you have this permanent problem. And I go, well, I know this 12-hour solution. And then it's just 12 hours, 12 hours, 12. You know what I mean? And it's like, then you're, and that's like 38 years old, and then you're fucking 41. And you're like, holy shit. And in LA, every day looks the same, so it's even trippier. You know what I mean? It's 72 degrees. It looks exactly the same. So 3 years can go by. You don't feel even seasons coming through. So all of a sudden, it feels like it's been 4 months that I've been drinking. I've been drinking for 2 years. It's like Groundhog's Day. And it's just like, I say fuck it today. Tomorrow I'll deal with it. And that's like when you get in recovery, and again, I can only speak for myself, you get this intimidated feeling of like, I can't live my life day to day. I can't just be sober one day at a time. That's stupid. That's what my head says. That's how I drank. I wasn't worried about New Year's Eve on July 9th.
Fuck no.
I just wanted to get fucked up on July 9th.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'll worry about July 10th on July 10th.
Tomorrow's
so I'm awesome at doing day to day. That's exactly how I fucking drank. I could get $120 drunk with $7 in my pocket. I can't pay a $120 cell bill with $7. This shit is smarter than me, dude. You know what I mean? Like, it is smarter than I am. It can figure out how to get $120 drunk with $7 to my name. Now that I'm clean, I haven't had a drink in, not quite a year, but a little over 11 months. Right now, I am baffled at how to pay a $120 cell bill with $7. You know what? Now, if I was addicted to cell bills, I would be hanging out at AT&T. I would know everybody that worked there. All of a sudden, I'm on some weird employee discount. All of a sudden, they're like, hey, man, don't worry, this month's on us, blah, blah, blah. But my addiction is booze. So I know every bartender in fucking Los Angeles. I drank free at the Comedy Store and Improv and Ice House for a fucking decade. I could go there with $3 without a spot and know that I could leave at 2 a.m. train wrecked and come home with $7.
How much fun is that?
It was fun for about 5 of those 12 years. 7 of those years it was not fun, Diaz, because I was doing it for the wrong reasons.
Just getting $45, 40 for a gram, and 5 for a bartender tip. So you can drink all fucking night for free. That's it. Just give them $5 and all night. Just keep bringing glasses, empty fucking glasses, and sipping those things down. It's funny.
I get one draft beer that's $3. I give them a 10, and I'm drinking all night for free.
Draft beers.
Or then you switch up to something else later.
A couple Jack and Cokes.
Oh yeah, that was my move.
Couple Lemmys and shit.
The only thing I ever like romanticize is beer and whiskey. I wasn't a wine guy. I wasn't a tequila guy. I drink anything if you put it in front of me, but whiskey and booze and beer was my shit.
And cigarettes.
Yeah, but that's still
fuck yeah,
still part of the mix. And Coke. The minute, especially with alcoholics, the minute you find cocaine, your clock starts ticking. Your doomsday clock, because I could drink 12 drinks, stagger into a bathroom, do a line of Coke, come out sober,
and go right back to work.
And then everyone's like, how is this guy
standing up?
Yeah, exactly.
It sobers you up, really?
I mean, you could be I didn't even want to say. Probably a lot of accidents will be happening after I say this, but you could be obliterated drunk, do 2 lines, and probably drive home safe if it's within like 2 miles.
I could drink like a motherfucker. I could drink those Budweiser cans.
Oh yeah,
like they were going out of style when I was doing coke. That's how you know I was doing blow. Joey's fucking down in those things. 2 sips, a can of Budweiser.
Is that what made you put on the weight, you think?
No.
I could always tell you were doing coke because you would always sweat a lot.
I would sweat constantly.
Yeah. If I saw you not on stage, you didn't even have a spot, you were just coming through to say what's up, and you were sweating like Mike Tyson in a spelling bee, I knew some shit was fucked up.
And I wouldn't even be doing blow, and I'd be sweating on stage. It was so in my system.
Because it's like you're conditioned to associate that with...
I wouldn't do blow till after I got off stage. Once I got off stage, then I would do it. Because I learned early on I couldn't function. But
then your body starts associating blow with a set?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you would go on stage and you would like...
I would go on stage, when you do blow 4 nights a week, you're always high.
Yeah,
you're always high.
Because even if it's your day off, you're still cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So I would. The next day, I wouldn't get sober till like 6, and then I would just get sober enough. Like I wouldn't be getting high all day. I wouldn't do anything all day. I'd be smoking pot. I wouldn't drink or anything.
Yeah.
Once I got to the store, I'd get my package, put it in my top pocket, and as long as I went on stage, knowing the package is in my pocket, everything was going to be.
You're good.
I'm good to go.
Now, what if you had a set where you didn't score yet?
I would still do great.
Okay,
okay. I just was
It wouldn't throw you off.
No. Half the time somebody didn't have it. I would go to my other guys. I would go to El Compadre on the way home. 50% of the time.
That was a place for me.
50% of the time, I went down there with nothing, with the intention of I'm not getting nothing down here tonight. I'll just
the
get
Sunset and Gower El Compadre, or the one all the way around?
No, the one in Hollywood. The one in Hollywood, and then the one. Well, there was one all the way on the other side.
No, but the Hollywood one.
This is the one over here, right by the Guitar Center, and then I had the Martel Cartel. I had an Armenian guy. I had 4 different dealers. So I would, before I left the house, I'd already have the money in my pocket, and I already had the wheels turning. I was going to bump into one of them. And then worst case scenario, Sergio. And I'd bump him for 2. That fucking cut that was terrible.